What was the most impressive act of leadership you witnessed in combat? Afghanistan, 2013. Kunar Province. Our platoon was escorting an engineering team to repair a bridge. Routine mission turned nightmare in seconds. The IED took out the lead vehicle. Then RPGs from 3 directions. Classic ambush. We were in a ravine. Nowhere to maneuver. 4 wounded immediately, including our lieutenant. Our platoon sergeant, Staff Sergeant Rodriguez, took command. Not what made him impressive. That was just his job. What followed was leadership I've never seen matched. First, he physically climbed on top of a Humvee, fully exposed to enemy fire. Started returning fire while simultaneously directing everyone else to cover. Used his body as a reference point. Get to my 3 o'clock. My 9 o'clock needs suppression. The Taliban had positioned a machine gun to rake our entire column. Rodriguez identified it instantly. Called over Private Mills, our best marksman who'd been frozen with fear. Put his hand on Mills's shoulder and said, "I need your skill right now, not tomorrow." Simple words. Somehow cut through the chaos. Mills took out the machine gunner with 1 shot. Rodriguez established a casualty collection point, then personally carried the first wounded soldier there while still barking orders. Blood soaking his uniform, some his, some others. Never stopped moving. Called in a danger-close airstrike. The kind most leaders hesitate to call because friendly fire is a real risk. But he calculated the exact minimum distance needed. Guided the pilot in with such precise descriptions that the JTAC just handed him the radio. The strike hit so close we felt the heat, but eliminated the largest enemy position. Then he did something I've never seen another NCO do. With the immediate threat reduced, he gathered the squad leaders, looked each one in the eye, asked their assessment of the situation, actually listened to their input, modified his plan based on what they said, in the middle of a firefight, under fire, taking time to build consensus. We started fighting better, more coordinated, each squad supporting the others. The tide turned. Then a sniper hit Rodriguez in the shoulder, knocked him down. We all thought he was done. He got back up, used his belt as a tourniquet on himself, kept leading. When medevac arrived, he refused to board until all other wounded were loaded. Stood there, bleeding through his makeshift tourniquet, personally checking each injured soldier. The last image before the helicopter left. Rodriguez still standing in the dust, directing the remaining fight. Later, at Walter Reed, I asked why he exposed himself on top of the Humvee. His answer stays with me. They needed to see someone who wasn't afraid, even if I was terrified. He recovered, returned to duty, never bragged about that day. When he finally received the Silver Star, he had the entire platoon stand with him. Said we all earned it. The citation mentions the airstrike, the evacuation, the tactical movements. It doesn't mention how he made scared kids function like warriors, how he created clarity in chaos, how he showed that true leadership isn't about rank or authority. It's about earning trust when everything is falling apart. Rodriguez retired last year, works with veterans now, still calls each of us on the anniversary of that day, not to reminisce, just to ask, how are you leading in your life today? Nothing prepares you for combat. No training perfectly simulates the confusion, fear, and noise. But some people rise above it all. They don't just do their job, they elevate everyone around them. That's what Rodriguez did. He didn't just save our lives. He showed us what we were capable of. And that might be the greatest act of leadership possible.